On February 28th, the Liberation Bar near Jeremie Street was raided by the police in an operation that seized 245 grams of cannabis, 178 grams of cannabis resin, nearly 4,000 EC dollars, and some US currency. In the same week and the days that followed, the Commerce Ministry was conducting consultations on the draft bill to legalize marijuana. The police raid sparked some outrage among those who thought it was counterproductive at best and hypocritical at worst to raid a smoke shop on the verge of legalization. However, Police Commissioner Verne Garde says the owners of the Liberation Bar crossed a line that forced the police to show zero tolerance.
You cannot have individuals selling cannabis or any kind of drug purporting to be cannabis to minors. And as long as that is something that will happen, the police will move aggressively to mash that up.
The popular Liberation Bar attracted the wrong kind of attention to itself.
You see school children along Jeremie Street all the time in that particular area. Okay? These persons are being prepared by particular individuals. In some cases, they would participate in the abuse of alcohol. We've seen that, it is evident. And in some cases, it would be the use of drugs.
Police have been tolerant toward the marijuana economy since the decriminalization of marijuana and in the lead up to full legalization. However, they insist that marijuana trafficking is still illegal and they will bring the full force of the law down on those who cross the ethical line by preying on vulnerable populations like school children.
We cannot allow St. Lucia to continue on its current trajectory when it comes to vulnerable persons. We speak about vulnerable persons with one vantage point, and then we look at them in a different vantage point, and it's almost like sometimes we want to endorse some activity.
Commissioner Garde drew a parallel between the sale of alcohol and the sale of cannabis, saying that the same rules of discretion that applied to one would be applied to the other.
In regards to the sale of alcohol, which is legalized, right? There is a licensing regime, and there are persons that you cannot target for the age of serving alcohol. So, for example, you would have individuals who are under 18. These people should not be targeted for the use and sale of alcohol. This, in my vantage point, would be the same kind of scenario with the sale and regulation of cannabis.
3 people were arrested and charged after the raid of the Liberation Bar, and the search of one of their residences resulted in the seizure of 21 rounds of ammunition. 2 of those arrested were granted $15,000 bail, while the third was granted $16,900 bail. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.